What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is called A Christmas Story by your boys Beast 1333. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go. Happy holidays, y'all. Let's go.
They chose the winter solstice as the birth of Jesus Christ, the Savior, the Son of Man, the righteousness, the light. December 25th is not his real date of birth. Pagan holidays disguised, but they came first. Came first.
Pagan holidays disguised, but they came first. They came first. Let's go.
Pagan holidays disguised, but they came first. Came first. The reason for establishing December 25th is simple, really pay attention as I explained it in the GIF. The customs rooted in the celebration, all the gifts and fun are really rituals to celebrate the rebirth of the sun. 4,000 years ago, millennia, the two before Messiah. 25th was for the sun god and festival of fire was the
Ooh, he spit knowledge here, yo. Let's go.
years ago, millennia, the two before Messiah. 25th was for the sun god and festival of fire was the same for the Romans. Zoroastrianism, Mithra. When the days began to lengthen and the night shorten, etc. The New Testament, it never states the year that he was born. Sacred oaks for the Germanic people, trees take on new forms, adorn the evergreen, the representation of all fertility. Kris Kringle's supernatural gift given abilities, a poppycock, goodies left aside, a pagan bloody sock was prophesied in Malachi chapter 4 verse 2 is a shock. The sun they always talk about's the one that rise above us, not the one that came about as a product of two lovers. The emerging of
The one that rise above us, not a son that came about as a product of two lovers. Hold up, man.
was not the one that came about as a product of two lovers. The emerging of belief started with Emperor Constantine. The Edict of Toleration in AD 313. Our favorite morbidly obese trespassers been retouched. Sinterklaas was his real name to the Dutch. The Dutch. The seduction of the church, gradually the customs adopted on Saturn. Yo, everything Julius first concocted was to make it as painless as possible for the heathens. Pagan Romans who celebrate solstices and the seasons would adapt to Christianity. Went down without a hitch, proclaimed the same feast on same day, so people didn't bitch, they had to switch. But they kept tradition same, so shit was cool. The wheel, pagan symbol for sun, the word Yule. Mistletoe itself was considered a sacred plant, the incomparable birth of the sun while monks chant. They gradually started merging together, but not slick. It was Proton who flew in the sky before Saint Nick. It was Odin, his eight-legged horse name was Sleipnir, and that's how they came up with Santa and reindeer.
Wow, man. You see, after I listen to this shit, I gotta listen to this shit again, yo.
It was Odin, his eight-legged horse name was Sleipnir, and that's how they came up with Santa and reindeer. He's the Celtic holly king and a sleigh as he sees down. Robes traditionally red, holy holly, the wreath crown. Throughout hundreds of generations, tradition passed on, and now the holiday is a retail phenomenon. You spend
This is where I come in, and this is what I know is shit. You said traditionally passed on, and now the holiday is a retail phenomenon and shit. So the only reason the holiday is here for at this very moment and whatnot is a cash cow. You know what I mean?
is a retail phenomenon. You spend and all to make the ones you love happy. It's the biggest holiday they have for sheep. For sheep. They chose the winter solstice as the birth of Jesus Christ, the Savior, the Son of Man, the righteousness, the light. December 25th is not his real date of birth.
Oh boy, come on, man. We all know that shit. Come on. If you're religious, you know that shit. Come on, but let's go.
December 25th is not his real date of birth. Pagan holidays disguised, but they came first. Came first. Throughout hundreds of generations, tradition passed on, and now the holiday is a retail phenomenon. You spend and and spend and all to make the ones you love happy. It's the biggest holiday they have for sheep, for sheep.
Come on, man. Shit, yo. Come on, man. I love the fact that y'all motherfuckers is with me on this. This is why I love my fucking subscribers and shit. Y'all motherfuckers keep it 100. Y'all keep it a buck and whatnot, you know what I mean? And I love y'all for that shit, you know what I mean? Thank you for putting me on to this track right here. I'm gonna have to listen to this shit a couple more times, cause this is some jewels getting dropped right here. Cause I knew a lot of this, but I didn't know the beginning. I always wanted to fucking know beginning of the fucking whole holiday, where the freaking Santa Claus and all that type of shit came from. But I didn't really do research, because shit fucking comes out once a year, and I know what it is now. You know what I mean? It's a day that everybody knows, like, yo, you gotta fucking shop for your family and shit. If you don't shop for your family, you don't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? But where does that come from? Where does that spark come from and shit? And this shit right here educated me like a motherfucker. I gotta go back and listen to this shit again and again to let that shit sink in and shit. You know what I mean? But definitely dope ass track, yo. Thank you for the requesting this track, fam. You know what I mean? If you guys want more tracks from your boys on Beast 1333 and whatnot, or any other motherfucking video, do put it down there in the comment section and whatnot, and I get to it as soon as possible. You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb. I need y'all to take y'all thumbs and whatnot and throw it all the way up to the motherfucking sky. Smack that like button. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way, guys, to show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long. And that's about it. I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out. One love and I'm out. You already know, fam. Let's go. You know.